I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I've been doing this series on the F's that can mitigate your future or mitigate against your future. I don't know what's correct now. But the point remains that F number 1, you have your future. F number 2, you have your finances. When you marry your future and your finances, don't get old and get broke. And the things that can make you get old and get broke include the following F's. F number 1, when you love funfair, frivolities, and fantasy. If you love females, you love fermented drink, you love food, and then you like flashy cars. When you are not a billionaire, you like flashy, expensive, fast cars. You will definitely end up being broke if you don't have deep pockets. I want to talk about F number 8, and that is fashion. It is true that people say dress the way you want to be addressed, but you must have an address. If you enter Ugili and you call these motorbikes that we use as public transport here in Ugili, you call any of them, tell them you are taking them, you want them to take you to Petra Christian Academy. Just mention Petra, they will bring you to my school. That is my address. But you see this shirt I'm wearing, I bought this shirt in 2012. This is 2023. I bought it in Bucharest in Europe. I have some shirts I just wore now. I bought them in Australia in 2015. They have been with me for 8 years. This one has been with me for 11 years. My daughter was just informing me that there was a shirt I bought for her from Durban in 2003 that she still has it. 2003 till today is 20 years. And that earrings I bought in the aircraft on my way from which country, and I can't remember, that she still has them. I have given out a lot of suits, up, down, several of them, up to about 20 something that a young man at Apoki gave to me. As at now, I don't have any coats in my house or suits. The clothes I wear today are given to me as gifts. I have several of them. I've had the most expensive tailors in Nigeria make clothes for me. The last set of clothes I wore to go and preach were produced by the tailor that makes clothes for the governor-elect of my state. Moody Africa, one of the best tailors in the continent, has made a dress for me on my 60th birthday. It's not that I am condemning fashion, but I cannot go and buy an expensive dress when I'm not earning enough. I cannot go and buy coral beads of 1 million and lock in my box. One of the dresses you saw me wear, I don't know the color, whether that is purple or orange, I'm not very good with colors, or pink, was my native Urobo wrapper. I had 3, one for my daughter's wedding, one for, I think, my mother-in-law's burial, and one other one for one other ceremony. They were in my box. I was not using them for anything. I had to sew them into robes that I wore to go and give a lecture to 4,000 pastors in Benin. I don't wear wristwatches. I don't wear rings. I don't wear bangles. It doesn't make me better than any other person, but I conserve a lot of money by not spending so much on clothing. It is true, you will say my YouTube channel looks very blank, but you're listening to me. And we had at least 100 people every day for the past few days. So it is true that you need packaging, but my content is more than my carton. If you wear a Brazilian weave on your head, or with the one that is raining now, Bone Street, of 450,000 naira, that one will buy you 100 bags of cement plus extra money. You now do like as one transvestite said, that she spends more than £1 million on her cosmetics in a month. You spend another 1 million naira on cosmetics. Then you spend another 1 million naira on one rubbish. That is enough to build real estate legacy. When you are coming up in life, don't spend your money to impress people by the way you dress, by your packaging, your designer perfumes. I use very cheap perfumes. Your designer perfume. Somebody gave me one recently, left the price tag there. Doesn't mean anything to me. I will take my bath, it will go off. So I try as much as possible to invest my money into things that can bring turnover, things that can bring echo income that I will share in the inner caucus meeting. No amount is too small. Don't throw them away. In fact, that thing you buy within a few months is out of fashion. It's out of fashion. If you have 10 George wrappers in your box, we call them George wrappers in my area here, of 45,000 naira, that's 450,000. That's 100 bags of cement. If you add a little money, that can give you 4,000 blocks. That can give you a 3-bedroom bungalow. The blocks for a 3-bedroom bungalow. And you're a tenant. Many people living in big cities like London, Lagos, Paris, New York, particularly Africans living overseas. Some of you live delusional, false lives. You are forgetting where you come from, the background where you come from. One of the things you should not forget and should not press forward without remembering is your background, where you come from. Paul said, forgetting what is behind, but don't forget where you come from. My wife used to tell me, even Jesus had Nazareth attached to his name. So we invested our resources very frugally. I can buy any cloth. I can wear any cloth. I don't even need to buy it. They give me as gifts because to him who has, more will be given. I don't struggle to impress people. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. This concludes the lectures on the F's that can affect your future. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You might disagree with the things I have said. I understand. Truths are parallel. Hold your truth. I've said my truth. Don't let them breach. Somebody else is learning from it. Thank you. God bless you.